Okay, we're back at part 2, and what I was going to say is there's 2 files in your system where you can make changes to, like, your environmental variables that will execute every time you log in. The first file is a file called .profile. And if you want, you can go into this file and make changes to your environmental variables. This gets executed every time you log in. The second place you can make changes is by putting them into the file .bash rc. That gets executed every time you that gets executed every time you invoke the bash shell. So a lot of changes you could make in either .profile or .bash rc. I usually make them in .bash rc, but it depends on the situation. If you're just getting started, make them in .bash rc. So suppose I want to put something new into my path statement. I could do that by editing .bash rc, bring up our good friend Emacs, go down here, and I will, someplace in here, maybe at the bottom, I'll make, changes made by David Mandel. Okay, and the pound sign says this is a comment. And then I could do a command such as the following. Path equals $path. $path now, that actually evaluates my variable, and path equals sets my variable equal to whatever I'm setting it equal to. In this case, I'm evaluating it. And then I could say, and then after that, I just add what I want to add. Let's say, /home/ Edward or some other user /bin. Then I can use his binaries as well as my binaries, assuming I have access rights to them. And then what I may want to do is I may want to use the export command, which we'll talk about in a little bit in front of that. Okay, so let us save this file. And now let's open a new bash shell. I can do that by just simply typing bash. Now let me echo this path statement. And you will see that I have added this to my path statement. Okay, so that's the way I can change my path statement. And anytime I log in, then I will have that new path statement. And I have to remember to take that out later because there is no ed, and I don't really want to. That just slows down my operation. I don't really need that there. Okay. The export command is an important command. That's explained quite well in your textbook, so I won't go into that. And looking through Chapter 7 of your textbook, I think I have covered most of the things most of the things in Chapter 7 that I need to cover. Everything else is covered by Chapter 7 quite well. I'll come back with another video. I'll insert the video for the command line editing, and I'll come back with another video on Emacs and on writing our first Bourne shell and a few things of that type. So, bye-bye.